Kingpin was a film I was really looking forward to for a few different reasons. This was released in 1996. It's directed by Bobby Farrelly and Peter Farrelly. It's written by Barry Fanaro and Mort Nathan, and it stars Woody Harrelson as Roy Munson and Randy Quaid as Ishmael. And the few reasons I was looking forward to this include the fact that I really like Woody Harrelson. That's the main reason I watched it. And also I love films about Amish life. I will say, if you're looking for a film about the Amish, don't watch Kingpin. If you're looking for an introduction to the Amish, don't watch Kingpin for that, because it's not accurate and it's not the kindest representation either, but that part of it still did appeal to me. Did I enjoy the film, though? Yes, I did, but the comedy wasn't always to my taste. But if somebody says they love this, I can absolutely understand this. Woody Harrelson plays Roy Munson, who used to be a successful bowler, and something happens. I won't go into the background. This is all revealed at the beginning of the film, and his career disappears. And then he happens to meet an Amish person called Ishmael, played by Randy Quaid, and Ishmael is secretly bowling, and Roy wants to take his career as far as he can. And obviously with Ishmael being Amish, Roy Munson can't just walk up to his family and say, hey, I'm taking Ishmael for a chance to blow his career up as a brilliant bowler. And he has a very interesting way of taking things. It's not what I expected, and it gave us some pretty interesting scenes pretty much from the get-go. The first 20 minutes of the film or so were pretty slow. But once the main narrative got going and Roy started to work with Ishmael, it was very unpredictable and pretty interesting. Not funny to me on a lot of occasions, but also it was on others. The humour is... There's quite a few different styles of comedy in this. Most of it is very silly humour, and there were certain things that I thought were quite funny. There were certain things that really didn't appeal to me. So it's almost like one funny thing, well, one joke or one bit of comedy was funny to me, the next bit wasn't, and it kind of went back and forth like that. But there was enough in there for me to say, actually, yeah, this was pretty entertaining. And I think the comedy style absolutely will appeal to a lot of people. It's very silly humour, quite cleverly written though. It's not badly done or anything, but it's definitely not going to appeal to everybody. And as I said, I'd say 50% of the jokes or 50% of the so-called funny things were funny to me and some weren't. Performances, really solid, exactly what I would have expected. Roy and Ishmael, really likeable characters. I thought they were pretty decent. I enjoyed following their journey. I enjoyed watching them interact with each other. Really good on-screen chemistry between their characters and their friendship that develops, and all of the other obstacles that come with their journey as they work together. And I rather liked it. It definitely, well, I was going to say it met my expectations. I think it did. I know that I haven't read any reviews, but I've seen a lot of ratings, and a lot of people rate this really highly. There are some people who don't, of course. So it seems to be one that's very well loved, and I don't know, I'm assuming it's because of the comedy. As I said, I haven't read any of the reviews, but those ratings did make me think this could be phenomenal. I'd say it was not quite phenomenal, but I still did really thoroughly enjoy it, so I'm pretty happy overall. If it sounds like it would appeal to you, definitely check it out. I don't think it will appeal to everybody. It's not a film I could watch at any point. I feel like I'd have to be in a certain mood to watch this. Thankfully, I was in the right mood when I watched it, and ultimately, I thought Kingpin was not too bad at all.